Getting in some news that the ISKCON has written to UN Secretary to condemn the fresh cycle of violence against Hindus in Bangladesh. Now, the temple has said that unless the international community speaks against the cycle of violence, which is going on for the last 9 days, more people are going to be killed. So, the ISKCON temple, we are being told, has reached out to the UN Secretary given the spate of violence that we are seeing in Bangladesh as well. Remember, already we are being told that the police there has booked thousands of people, named and unnamed, across the police stations for communal clashes in Dhaka and elsewhere, charging them with vandalism, assaulting security personnel and obstruction of government duty. But ISKCON devotees have also been staging a protest, not just in Bangladesh but in Delhi as well, because an ISKCON devotee was brutally killed in Bangladesh by a mob of over 200 people, and his body was found in a pond next to the temple. So certainly these kind of details that have now shocked not just Bangladesh but several of those devotees here in India as well, and India has been maintaining time and again that it's closely monitoring the situation. Radharam Das, Vice President and spokesperson of ISKCON, is joining us on the phone line. Mr. Das, thank you for speaking to us. हमसे बात करने के लिए धन्यवाद. आपने UN सेक्रेटरी को अप्रोच किया है. टारगेटेड किलिंग्स जो चल रही हैं बांग्लादेश में, ISKCON में एक हत्या हुई थी, उसको लेकर अभी क्या चल रहा है? आपने क्या लिखा है जैसे आपने उनको अप्रोच किया है और आपकी क्या मांग है?
हम जैसे जानते हैं कि यूनाइटेड नेशन और यूनाइटेड नेशन ह्यूमन राइट कमीशन, दे आर सपोज टू स्टैंड फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ, जब माइनॉरिटीज के ऊपर में जब हमला होता है तो दे शुड स्टैंड अप एंड स्पीक अबाउट these things. But unfortunately, for 9 days, this cycle of violence is continuing in Bangladesh, and neither United Nations nor United Nations Human Rights Commission has issued any statement on it. Last night also, Bangladesh was burning, and we are getting distressing news that 3 villages they have put fire in many houses in 3 villages. And also our devotees are calling from ISKCON now, Khali, and they have very, very distressing news to tell to the world. For last 2 days, the electricity and internet connectivity is also not there, so they are not able to communicate the full story. So we are demanding that the United Nations and the international leaders should contain all this incidents which is happening, and if needed, the United Nations should send delegation to Bangladesh, and our Honorable Prime Minister of India should speak with his Bangladeshi counterpart, and this violence against minorities of Bangladesh should be immediately stopped.
Mr. Das, now ISKCON has said that it will continue to protest outside the Bangladesh High Commission across the world. But in that sense, in New Delhi, are you also in touch with the authorities here regularly? What are the assurances that you're being given? आपको क्या दिलासा दिया जा रहा है कि कुछ एक्शन लिया जा रहा है इंडिया की तरफ से भी?
Yes, we have written to the Honorable Prime Minister also, and also we are worldwide we are organizing protest. Our devotees and congregation members will be protesting in front of White House also. We are also planning demonstration in front of United Nations. And for the White House, I was told that they didn't get permission to do demonstration today. So most probably they have got some permission for this coming Saturday. So we are working out, and also in many parts of India also, devotees are coming and they are protesting. Actually, there are a tale of great horror. And we would like to thank Republic TV for sharing this story. And media should show the injustice which is being done to the minorities of Bengal. If we don't speak for minorities, then media's role, media should uphold the rights of minorities. And we would like to thank Republic, and we hope that this horror story should be brought to the world. And proper action should be taken so that this violence can be stopped immediately.
Radharaman Das ji, lastly, though the South Bloc is worried over the spate of incidents, do you also think parallelly the Bangladesh authorities are not being able to take control of? Do you think they've not been able to do enough so far?
The Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh, she told that she has arrested many rioters but still riots is happening. In spite of this assurances, last night 3 villages were burning in Bangladesh. And this kind of news is coming in. So that's why we are appealing to United Nations. We know that United Nations have their peacekeeping forces. So when this peacekeeping forces will come to use, so this is the right time to send. If Bangladesh needs help, United Nations should immediately send peacekeeping forces, and the minorities of Bengal should be protected.
Absolutely. And now what you're looking at is global condemnation that should come in for what we are seeing in Bangladesh. You are certainly feeling at this point in time, Mr. Das, as a community that across the globe, we must start speaking up, else this will not stop. Why do you think there is a pressing need for this kind of a global anger, outrage, pressure that now needs to be mounted?
Actually, if you see, in past, when the window pan of other religious organization was broken, then even the President of America comes and he speaks about it, that, this kind of thing is why the window pan of some other organizations broke. But here, for 9 days, a cycle of violence is continuing in Bangladesh. So many Durga Puja pandals were destroyed, murtis were destroyed, and devotees were killed. So, but unfortunately, no international leader is speaking about it. So, first, at least, the world should equally, if every life matters, then Hindu life matters also. So that's why it's shocking that why when this kind of violence takes place against Hindus, nobody speaks. But this needs to change, and also the Hindus should start, Hindus should start protesting. Then world will hear.
Absolutely, and I believe, Mr. Das, you've also, while issuing an appeal to the United Nations, also demanded that they send a delegation to Bangladesh to personally review the situation there.
Hello, pardon?
I was meaning to ask you that while you have approached the United Nations, you've also urged them to send a delegation to Bangladesh to personally review and monitor the situation from ground.
Yeah, of course. United Nations is supposed to, we know United Nations has the peacekeeping force. So this is the right time if Bangladesh authorities, in spite of all their efforts, if they are not able to contain the violence, then this international peacekeeping forces can be sent to those affected areas. And this violence has to be contained. Otherwise, the cries of innocent people. As we know, we got one Bangladeshi news channel. Finally, they reported very sad news that one family there, every member was raped, including a 10-year-old girl child, and that girl child died last night due to excessive bleeding. So all this kind of terrible news is coming. So that's when United Nations will wake up. That is the question.
All right. Mr. Das, thank you for speaking to us and putting that into perspective on what really your demands are at this point in time, as the South Bloc is also extended support and said that yes, it is closely monitoring the situation in Bangladesh. The Bangladesh police parallelly saying that it's booked thousands of people across police stations for communal clashes in Dhaka and elsewhere. But yes, the ISKCON now issuing an appeal to the United Nations to send a delegation to Bangladesh over the attack on devotees there. It was an ISKCON devotee, remember, who was brutally killed by a mob of over 200 people as per reports, and his body was found in a pond next to the temple. So a lot of anger and outrage over what is being seen across Bangladesh, and this is a reaction that we are seeing to this sort of a communal carnage in the neighboring country. BJP leaders also here in India have been tweeting and putting to social media and saying that the attacks on Bangladesh's Hindu community during Durga Puja also appear to have increased in intensity, and that's what we saw. We saw how Several temples have been vandalized in the past few days. Durga Puja pandals have been vandalized across several parts of Bangladesh, and despite paramilitary forces being deployed, the situation hasn't changed much. So that's the reaction that we are essentially getting from the ISKCON here. Vijendra Nandan, Director of National Communication ISKCON, is also joining us on the phone line. Mr. Nandan, we just spoke to Mr. Das and he was essentially trying to help us understand what the demands of ISKCON are. ISKCON की demands इस समय क्या है? अब ISKCON ने United Nations को approach किया है, global condemnation चाहता है. ISKCON चाहता है कि ग्लोबल लीडर्स, ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी आके आवाज उठाए इस हादसे पे, क्योंकि ये बहुत दिनों से चलता आ रहा है
और चलता जा रहा है और बढ़ता भी जा रहा है. अभी ताजी कोई घटना हुई है वहां पे, ये बहुत गलत है. हम चाहते हैं कि अब सबको मिल करके इसकी आवाज उठाई जाना चाहिए. जो हमारे राधा को, जो हमारे वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जो भी बात कर रहे थे, हम चाहते हैं कि अब इस पर संज्ञान लेना चाहिए हम पूरे विश्व के समुदाय को.
जी Mr. Das, we seem to have lost that line with Mr. Nandan Das, who's the Director National Communication ISKCON. But yes, we'll try and go across to more such people to really help establish what's going on and the kind of communication that is now taking place within the community here, and how they are demanding that a global reaction come in from as many countries, as many communities, given the current situation in Bangladesh. For the moment, we move on to more news we're tracking.